The day I pretended to collapse was the day I realized the greatest danger in my life was not outside my home. It was sleeping under the same roof as me. What my granddaughter secretly slipped into my hand changed everything. And within days, we uncovered a betrayal so disturbing that it destroyed every ounce of trust we had left. My name is Eleanor, and after my husband Richard and I retired, we invited our son Ethan, his wife Vanessa, and our sweet granddaughter Lily to live with us. We believed sharing one home would keep the family close, especially after Ethan lost his job. At first, everything seemed normal, but little by little, Vanessa began taking control of every part of our lives. She insisted on handling our finances, reminded us constantly that we were getting too old to make good decisions, and even discouraged us from meeting friends. We brushed it off as concern until Lily quietly proved otherwise. One evening, Lily slipped a folded note into my hand while her mother was distracted. It simply read, "Grandma, do not trust Mom. She wants everyone to think you and Grandpa cannot take care of yourselves. Please pretend you are sick and watch what happens." My heart raced as I read those words. Richard and I decided to keep the note secret and follow Lily's advice. The next morning, I acted dizzy and collapsed onto the living room floor while Richard pretended to panic. The reaction shocked us. Instead of fear, Vanessa looked almost excited before quickly forcing a worried expression onto her face. She immediately called people, speaking loudly about how our memory had been getting worse and how we could no longer live independently. Over the next few days, she began documenting every tiny mistake we made, taking pictures of unfinished meals, forgotten glasses, and harmless moments as if she were collecting evidence. She had no idea we had already started watching her instead. Late one night, after everyone was asleep, Richard noticed something strange near the headboard in our bedroom. Hidden inside a tiny decorative screw was a miniature camera aimed directly at our bed. My hands shook as we carefully removed it. The realization hit us like a freight train. Someone had been secretly recording our most private moments inside our own bedroom. The only person who had recently insisted on replacing our bedroom furniture was Vanessa. We contacted a trusted attorney and a private investigator without telling anyone. The investigator searched the house and discovered more hidden devices placed in the hallway and living room. Even worse, digital records showed the recordings were being uploaded to cloud storage connected to Vanessa's account. The attorney explained that combined with carefully staged videos and false claims about our declining health, someone could attempt to convince a court that we were mentally incapable of managing our own lives and finances. Suddenly, every strange comment and every staged concern made perfect sense. Instead of confronting her, we continued acting weak while the investigator gathered undeniable evidence. Vanessa became increasingly confident. We even overheard her telling a friend that everything was almost ready, and that soon the house and our assets would finally be under the right control. Hearing those words from someone we had welcomed into our family felt more painful than any financial loss ever could. The truth finally came out during a family meeting that Vanessa believed would end with us signing legal paperwork. Instead, our attorney walked in carrying copies of the investigation, photographs of every hidden camera, cloud records, and expert reports. Vanessa's face turned completely pale as the evidence was placed on the table one piece at a time. Ethan could barely believe what he was seeing. Lily broke into tears, admitting she had accidentally overheard her mother talking about making us appear mentally unfit, which was why she had written the warning note. Vanessa tried denying everything, but the evidence spoke louder than any excuse she could invent. She left the house that day with nothing except the truth following behind her. Ethan apologized over and over, devastated that he had ignored the warning signs. Although rebuilding trust took time, he chose to protect his daughter instead of defending the lies. Today, Richard and I still live in the same home, but we see family very differently. Trust should never be given simply because someone shares your last name. Sometimes the smallest voice carries the biggest truth. If Lily had stayed silent, we might have lost not only our home, but also our freedom. Her courage reminded me that real family protects you, even when it means standing against the people closest to them. And every time I walk into my bedroom now, I remember that one brave note saved our entire future,